that big.
Here are the pictures I made. I made that one.
Did I learn my lesson? Obviously not.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today.
Guys, I am so glad that I went to the estate sale today because everything is half price. And I got 2 side tables for Max's bedroom makeover, so I'm so excited.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking.
Yes, that's what the numbers are. Right? Yeah, this is our intro. Welcome back to Max's room. We are going to focus this video on getting Max's room done. So the other day, Max and I went to Target and we got a couple of things for artwork. And he's going to say goodbye now. Goodbye now. So I really want him to be focused, and I really want him to have as much say as he can in this room because it's his, right? So we went to Target and we found a couple of bits and pieces that we can use for styling his room. I did get some blinds for his windows, so he can sleep. You know, kids, when they get home from school, they are really tired, so they want blinds to take a nap. So I did get those, and we will put them up as well eventually. I don't know if we'll get to it in today's video, but I want to show you guys something. At Target, they have these posters. It's called Trends posters, and I think they were $6.99. Please don't quote me on the price, but he really liked these. We were just walking by the homeware, home goods section of Target, and he's like, "Mom, I really like these posters for my room." And I was like, yes, let's do it. So here's the first one. Can you get it? There we go. Here's the first one. It's going to be vertical and it's going to be up on this wall here. And then here is, I'm sorry, this is horizontal. I'm sorry. This one is vertical and it's going to go up on the wall behind you because that's where his desk is going to be. So he picked these out and he did such a good job because the blue of the water goes great with this wall. And something else, I'm going to spin you around. There we go. Right here, this clock. So my thought process is right here on his dresser, we're going to have this big clock right here, and then we're going to have a lamp right here. So that is all the things he picked out, and I think he did a pretty awesome job picking out his wall art. But we need to go and get frames for these, and I'm thinking we need to go to Michael's to get a frame. I either will give them to the framing department so they can frame it up, mat it, and frame it for him to make him a little bit longer because it's not really all that. I'll show you. It's really not all that big. And I would like it to go, let's swing you around. I would like it to kind of mimic over here, over the top of his bed. So I think I might just take it to the matting, the framing section of Michael's and have them mat it and frame it. Matting's not hard, framing's not hard, anybody can do it. I just want to make it a little bit special for him. Again, I want him to be able to take all these bits and pieces with him wherever he goes. If he wants to stay with us forever, so be it. He'll stay with us forever. But if he wants to deck out his dorm room, or if he wants to deck out his first apartment, he can. Although, who knows? Time changes. We got to do that. We also have to get to the booth because we have a couple of things that we have to take to the booth and get it stocked. A couple of pictures that I completed just off camera real fast, and a couple of free frames that I had. And I want to get them to the booth while the sale's going on, so somebody might be able to get some cool little art pieces. But I'm going to make a headboard. Long story short, he needs a headboard right here, and I'm going to make it for him. We kind of got some pictures together that we liked, and so we're going to make him a headboard. And I want him to come back to a finished room. So let's get our day started. It is the afternoon. It's late in the afternoon because I was tinkering around on a couple of things and I was slow to start. So booth, Michael's headboard.
All right, welcome back to booth 88, or booth number 2. I made these cute little pictures just from an IOD transfer and some craft paper. And I had these frames at home, so I thought I'd post some pictures. Now let's put our basket up. There we go. What do you guys think so far? This is booth number 88, number 2. Here are the pictures I made. I made that one. These are with IOD transfers, rub and buff transfers. So I made that picture, and I made those 2 pictures there. And then this picture was not selling. I think the frame was kind of beat up, so they did not. You want to say hi to you too?
No. You want me to get you filming yourself?
No, that's okay.
Want me to?
You can, but so that picture frame was not selling. So I had to redo the frame. The frame was beat up, so I repainted it and I painted it in black, and I think that's much better. So that is really cute. So I like these little clusters. Now we have that mirror, that antique mirror. I think I will hang like right there. Thank God you did not break. Cannot afford a new phone. That is perfect. That is such a perfect little mirror. I absolutely love this. So this is the Oneida Southern Garden Crystal Bowl. And then the candlesticks. Aren't these gorgeous? They're so cute. I just absolutely love those. So what's left are the 2 big bowls, the 2 small bowls, and the 2 candlesticks. Let's bring those closer together because, yeah, that looks so much better. All right, where am I going to put you? You beautiful, beautiful thing. Somewhere on the shelf. Maybe up there with all the vases. I love this dish. I'm crazy about this dish. I can't imagine nobody liking it. Maybe we need to bring it down so people can see. I want to show you guys something. When I went to an estate sale, I did not bring you guys with me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was like on Sunday evening, from 12 to 3, I went to these estate sales, and this was when they were wrapping up and offering 50% off. So I had to like run to one, run to the other. I didn't have the opportunity to pull out my camera, but I got this. Isn't she precious? She is so precious. She is a powder holder, a Victorian powder holder. There you guys are. 1950s Victorian powder holder. She is gorgeous. Don't you think? Look at the details. So I'm kind of excited to put her in here for you guys. Somewhere where you guys can see her. Maybe. So I kind of removed some items that aren't kind of selling and put some new stuff in. Just to kind of keep it fresh. Okay, I think we've prettied up our booth, you know, enough. Decent. Now let's go get that, let's go get those pictures to Michael so they can frame them for us. Let's see, 22 by 34. So if I get a like this would be perfect. That's what he wants. Buy one, get one free. Perfect, because we've got 2. So let's get 2 of these.
So we did get some frames. It's 24 by 36, so it's a little bit larger than what this indicated. I tried to get a matte. I'd like to get a gray matte, but they did not have gray mattes. They just had white, red, blue, I think. They didn't even have a beige matte, which was it was kind of strange that they didn't have a beige matte, but oh well. We are going to work with it. Now, mattes, basically what a matte looks like, there's a couple of different types. There's a thin matte, and that is it reminds me of a very thick piece of poster board. And then there's the foam matte, which looks like foam poster board. And when I was in school, in art class, in college, we didn't have a lot of money, and so our art teacher would tell us to get like the foam mat and or just poster board. And when you cut it, you kind of cut it beveled at an angle. Maybe I'll go and see what they have poster board. Not sure. Right now, I just want to put these in the frame and see what they look like. I think he is going to really like this kind of rustic wood. It's faux. It's like a sticker rustic wood. So that is what he wanted. And I think it's going to match well with all the other wood tones in here. And it's going to look really nice on that blue wall. Okay, should I be using a knife? No. Did I cut myself earlier because I was using the wrong thing? Yeah, I did. Did I learn my lesson? Obviously not. Don't do what I do. It's just the only thing I got at the moment. Sometimes what I do if I don't have a mat or anything is I use the back side of this. So let's see if that will work this time in the intern. Before I go through and put all these little tabbies down, I just want to make sure that I have it in correctly. Oh yeah. Yeah. That looks good. I think I need to bring it a little bit over. Yeah, just like a tad bit over this way. Yep. I'm in here, kitty. Does your guys' kitties like scream for you? They can't find you? Little kitty does. Little kitty, remember, he's the rescue. He was found at a job site and he's a rescue. So he sometimes gets anxiety when he can't find his people. And I think there might be something wrong with his eyesight too, because if I put food in his bowl, he kind of like looks at me like, what did you do? So I actually sometimes have to like waft it underneath his nose to know, so he knows that there's a goodie in there. So sometimes if I have when I go to Goodwill, I try to find these little china bowls, or little bowls, china, little bowls like this, and that's what I feed the cats. That's their dish. I have a couple of them, but sometimes if the white bowl, the white china, and I put a milk in there, he doesn't see the milk in there. He can't see the ripples or the liquid, so I actually have to kind of waft it underneath him. But so I don't know if there's something wrong with his eyes, his eyesight. It's not like cataracts or film or anything on his eyes, and he does track me. I just don't know if he can really see the difference of color. He has a really hard time. But we are all done. Again, use the proper tools. Don't do what I do. Obviously, I don't learn my lesson. There you go. I think Max picked out a great piece of art for his room. So I think Max picked out a great piece of art for his room, and I cannot wait to put this on the wall and him to come home and him to see it. So it's so exciting. He is going to be going to, here in a little bit, he is going to be going to Hawaii. So when he is in Hawaii, we are going to get all the finishing touches done in his room. So when he comes back from Hawaii, his room is going to be completely done, and we won't barge in here any longer. But they're going to Hawaii for band. His school has a really extensive band program, and they're really good too. So they're going to Hawaii so they can play some songs in the parade, and it's just a wonderful opportunity for him. But so when he comes back from Hawaii, he will have his room finished, or at least put together. I mean, he knows the artwork because he picked it out. So it'll be up though, but it looks really good. Not bad for a cheap frame. I wish I could afford something better and nicer, like real wood. I would love that. But right now, this is what we have for him. So I'm going to work on the other one, and we'll just put it to the side so that we can hang this up here in a little bit when we complete his room and put it all together.